What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. Sorry about that. I messed up the McDonald's video, uploaded the wrong video. I fixed that, so if you're looking for that, it's the right video now. Looks like some interesting new Elon Musk news, calling out Google directly and also laughing hysterically when talking about laying off entitled Twitter employees. Nice little news end cap to the day. If you enjoy my coverage of Elon, or of everything in general, please do consider subscribing, allowing me to earn your subscription today. I really, really appreciate it. Also, side note, my coffee company, coffeebrandcoffee.com, we're having a big sale right now of all the holiday flavors that will not be, this will be your last chance to get them until next year. So the Santa's Helper, the white chocolate cranberry, the peppermint mocha, the eggnog, the spike jackal is sold out, and the pumpkin spice, all on sale. Plus, you can save big on your order using promo code The Quartering. So if you want regular coffee or K-Cups or cocoa or tea, today is a great day to stock up and support the channel. Now, Elon Musk goes in on big tech censorship. Google frequently makes, quote, Google frequently makes links disappear. Twitter CEO Elon Musk said in response to the latest release of the Twitter files Tuesday that Twitter was far from the only big tech company that engages in online censorship, going as far as to say Google makes links disappear in the search engine. Look, we know this. I mean, we know that on YouTube they do. That's why I'm always begging you guys for subscriptions and asking you to leave likes on the videos. I mean, it's always nice to get them, but it's hard to compete against mainstream news sources. So we all have to compete hard and work hard to entertain our audiences and then get them to mobilize and support us when you're in independent commentary. Musk, who made the remarks in response to a tweet from left-wing journalist Glenn Greenwald, wrote, quote, for the crime of reporting that U.S. security state agencies are heavily involved in big tech censorship regime and for confessing that he found this deeply disturbing, liberals have spent a full week saying that Matt Taibbi has mental health problems and needs therapy. Well, I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised that that's the reaction. They always do the opposite of what they tell everyone else to do, right? They're so deeply loving and caring that they would mock mental health, even if it were true. I don't know. I doubt it's true. Included in Greenwald's tweet was a screenshot of one journalist Matt Taibbi's Twitter file threads. The government was in constant contact with Twitter, but with not just Twitter, but virtually every major tech firm, Taibbi said. This included Facebook, Microsoft, Verizon, Reddit, and even Pinterest, and many others. Industry players also held regular meetings without government. Musk responded, most people don't appreciate the significance of the point Matt was making. Every social media company is engaged in heavy censorship with significant involvement of, and at times explicit direction of, the government. Google frequently makes links disappear, for example. This is why, there's been so many alternatives out there. DuckDuckGo was a popular one until their CEO let the mask slip, so to speak, and was talking about censorship over there. It's just search engines are getting tough, to rely on. I mean, in fact, even YouTube, two of the top 3 search engines on the planet are google.com and youtube.com. Then there's Amazon. So unless you're selling a product, it's hard to actually get around this level of censorship. We actually need an alternative to DuckDuckGo, don't we? Let me know in the comment section down below what you're using. When Dems controlled both the House and Congress, and both houses of Congress and the White House and executive branch, they repeatedly summoned big tech CEOs and openly and explicitly threatened them that if they didn't censor more, you will be punished. Greenwald responded. Musk agreed, writing, exactly. Taibbi said that the State Department, Department of Defense, and the Central Intelligence Agency were also involved in contacting the platform about potential foreign propaganda on the platform. The email referred to a Twitter employee whose name was redacted and said that people from the employee's former employer, which a Twitter executive acknowledged meant the CIA, were specifically inquiring about the invitation. We all know, ex-FBI lawyer Jim Baker, who was also involved in a lot of controversies surrounding his involvement in different investigations into the former President Donald Trump, thought that the FBI's actions were strange. Odd that they're searching for violations of our policies, Baker said in an email. Is it odd, though? Is it? And here's a little bit of, the left being outraged. Elon Musk laughed when asked about Twitter layoffs and said that a focus on working hard was not Twitter's prior culture before he took over. Adoy? Do people still adoy? Do people still do that? Probably not. No kidding. Look at all that's changed in how long has he on Twitter? Like a month or two? I'm already uploading 10-minute or full-length videos to Twitter. How hard was that to roll out? For years, the edit button. It took them 20 million years to roll out that edit button. Twitter Blue is, I'm telling you, by this time next year, a big percentage of the Twitter population will have Twitter Blue because he will add more features that people actually want. I think he's kind of scattershotting right now, trying to figure out what will actually get more people to sign up. But at the end of the day, if as long as he continues to pour more value into it, he will get more people to sign up for it. Elon Musk has largely depleted Twitter's workforce since buying the company in late October, laughed when he asked about the layoffs on a podcast. Musk appeared on an episode of the All In podcast released Saturday where he spoke about his roller coaster first 2 months at Twitter. Venture capitalist and podcast co-host, isn't a venture capitalist just someone who's rich? It's not really a skill, is it? Anyway, the efficient frontier of employees needed to make Twitter better. Musk laughed before turning to David Sachs, who has served as an advisor and close confidant to the tech mogul since he took over Twitter. I observed part of this where you basically ask the question, who here is critical and who is exceptional, Sachs said. Musk explained his rationale behind deciding who should stay at the company. Anyone who is exceptional at what they do, where their role is critical and they have a positive effect on others, they are trusted, meaning they put the company's interest before their own, should stay. Pretty reasonable request, right? He noted that staff also needed to be up for working hard and that wasn't part of Twitter's prior working culture. Well, I think we all saw that when we saw the TikTok videos and this and that of, this is where we get our wine at work and we're going to have our fourth latte of the day at the Twitter funded, bar or whatever the case was. Musk said on Saturday's All In podcast that Twitter still had around 2,000 staff left, a huge drop compared to more than 7,500 full-time employees it had at the end of 2021. Isn't that crazy? The dude fired 5,500 people and nothing changed. Website hasn't gone down. In fact, new features have been added. Literally, what were these people doing? Musk said that Twitter also had close to 5,000 contractors who he said were responsible for almost all of the site's trust and safety work. Musk also spoke more generally about his time at the helm of Twitter, saying that it had highs and lows to say the least, but the site seems to be going in a good direction. Since taking charge of the company, Musk has changed some of the site's features, introducing tweet view counts, which didn't go over well, adding blue verification ticks to the list of benefits for Twitter Blue subscribers. He also reinstated some suspended accounts, such as former President Donald Trump, and announced sweeping changes to Twitter's content moderation policies, causing some companies to stop running ads on the site. Of course, they're going to come back. This is just a no-brainer. Of course they come back. If they were making money, if they're making money, they're going to run ads. That's just a fact. Of course, Twitter's been hit by multiple lawsuits from laid-off workers alleging wrongdoing. They're not going to lose any of those lawsuits, of course. One of the first things I said after the acquisition closed was we're going to make a bunch of mistakes, but then we're going to recover from them quickly. And that's what we've done, and I think we've generally succeeded in recovering from them quickly, Musk said on the All In podcast. Musk also defended his decision to temporarily suspend the accounts of a number of journalists. Musk has implied that these journalists were suspended for doxing, with some of them reporting on Twitter's suspension of Elon Jet as an account used publicly available information to track his jet's whereabouts. No, it did not use it used publicly available information, but then it also used not publicly available information to get to its conclusion. I think the journalist suspensions were not a mistake, Musk said. For some reason, a bunch of journalists thought that they we're better than regular, everyday, everyone else, and that if they engage in doxing and break the rules in various ways, they're not subject to suspension, even though your citizen is. And I think that's just messed up. I think he was just sending a message there, and one that I 110% support. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you leave a like on it. If you get a chance, open a new tab, head on over to coffeebrandcoffee.com. Make sure you get some of our seasonal flavors before they're gone, or pick up some of our non-flavored stuff or some of our tea or cocoa. All of our reviews continue to go up. We're now over 3,000 5-star reviews, so it's pretty good. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.